Hello everybody, this is Timothy Reyes and I am one of the support technicians here at Compix Media, and I'm going to go ahead and just do a general overview of how to time in your system with the Compix Persona system. So without further ado, let's go ahead and knock it off. Okay everybody, this is a crude example of just a very basic setup. I have my Compix Persona application running now, and I have a Tektronix WFM 7100, which is a waveform vector scope, but it has timing measurement as well, and that's going to be very important with setting up everything and timing it in. It's good to visually see it, but you really need a waveform monitor to get it exactly how you want. Now, how I have it set up is I am using a Videotex sync generator, which is analog and SD-SDI sync capable. I have two just analog syncs coming out of here. One is going into my Persona system, and I have another one here that is going into my Tektronix waveform monitor. And as you can see at the very upper left of the Tektronix waveform monitor, it says I'm running 1080, and it says reference is NTSC. So if I were to disconnect it, then my reference would change from NTSC to a big error. I don't know if it could zoom in, but it says ref external missing. So when I connect it again, there, just connected it, then it changed from reference NTSC. So I know that this is reading valid sync right now. So the first thing that you'll want to do within Compix Persona is open up the program. You'll need to open Compix Persona up before making any type of timing adjustments. So with Compix Persona open, the next step is to go into your Flex controller, which should be installed now. And that's within Program Files, Matrox, DSX, SDK, and then you go into Sample Apps, and then you go into Bin32, and within that you will have a MV Flex Control Panel API Tester. So when I open this up, this is the dialog that I see right now. Now, if I go into my Genlock tab, you have two settings to time it in. You have the key Genlock horizontal delay setting, and the one beneath it is the key Genlock vertical delay setting. And they both have slider bars. Now, before adjusting this, I know that everything's locked. You're not seeing an output, but you really don't need to. If I go into the measurement option here, then you'll notice it's green, and I already timed this in. It says vertical offset 0, horizontal offset 0. And of course it takes some monkeying around to get it exactly right, but this is how you time it in. So within the API tester, and this is with Persona open, by the way, when I adjust these, then notice I'm able to, just manipulate the multiple lines that it's offset, and of course you want it to be exactly on. Now I forgot what the exact settings were I had placed it, but the important thing is that after setting this, you have the set default button. So within your Genlock horizontal delay, press set default, and then for your vertical delay, press set default. Now you're doing this with Compix Persona open. That's very important. So after pressing set default, you could close it, and then you could operate Compix Persona with it timed in your system. Now if I were to restart this system, then the timing of course would go out of sync when the system shuts off. When you restart, it'll go out of sync, but it'll lock on to your reference when you open up Windows. But because I had Compix Persona open before opening up my Flex control, it actually timed in the board when Persona is open. Because if you were to set everything correctly with Compix Persona closed, and if you were to open up Compix Persona, Persona, of course, it locks onto your board, so it's going to lock on to a different timing adjustment, which is what you don't want.